He's taking us to a very important car, and it's gonna be crazy. It was owned by Al Capone. When we get to the car, he's gonna give us more history on this car. So let's go.
Oh my God, Al Capone?
Guys, did you see how awesome those cars are? We are at Martin's Auto Museum in Glendale, Arizona. Wow, amazing. Let's go.
There's free water in the refrigerators. We have free video room, free carousel.
Cares? Oh,
Yeah.
have some fun in here.
We get people all different ages that ride it.
Is it all mostly all like older cars, or?
We got up to 2020. And those
Okay.
are Corvettes.
Okay.
We have a car that's 1890,
1886.
1886.
86.
Wow.
What did you say? There's how many cars?
Approximately 160 to 170. It depends on who counts them.
It's about 175 total.
See?
I think
I got 4 motorcycles.
Yeah.
But those don't count as cars.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 177. I don't know what happened to all that.
I don't either.
All right, guys. As soon as you walk in, you see this amazing little piece right here. How awesome is this?
Yeah, that one time I went, we went.
And
came
they
back
do
with
have
that-
cameras
that,
everywhere, so you
orange
can't
car.
mess around in here.
That is what he's filming right now. Is the first 427 ever filmed.
The Cobra.
The Cobra. 19. Carol Shelby
Shelby,
built
yeah.
that car. It's got 6 miles on it, and we bought it in 2009 from him with 6 miles on it. He died in 2012. 2 years ago, we had that appraised, and it came in at $4 million.
That car right there is $4 million.
That was 2 years ago. Now it's going to be refilmed again. It's going to be re-evaluated and reappraised here next year. Every 3 years, we have to give them a praise.
So it'll probably jump up in
It'd
price
jump up
because
to
of
6 million probably.
yeah, because of how rarity and how many miles are on it.
6 miles.
Wow.
Never been driven.
What?
It's supposed to be his personal.
This is his personal car. He built it at his house over there. Take it away. He drove one like this on his green one.
Okay.
He drove it all the time. But he never drove this car. He always left it in city. Now since then, we've had it appraised 2 years ago, and it was appraised at $4 million.
Sorry, whose car is this?
Carol Shelby, he's the guy that built these.
Oh.
That's why it's called a Shelby.
Ah.
His last name's Shelby.
Wow, that's a sweet looking car.
And that red car there, that's an AC Bristol. That's an English car. That's where he got the inspiration to build this car from. That's a low English car, 4-cylinder English car. 1.1 million in 2009.
Wow.
Okay, we bought that car for. Now it's got appraised 2 years ago. Every 3 years we get our cars reappraised by Haggerty. Haggerty owns all our insurance here for us.
Yeah.
And so we get them appraised every 3 years from Haggerty. And next year will be the 3rd year for that car, a lot of our cars. And so they'll be reappraised, and that car will probably come in about $6 million or $7 million.
Wow.
Okay, and that Duesenberg down there will probably come in at about $9 or $10 million. It's right now. It's
That one down there?
The Al Capone
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to go check the Al Capone one because that is, the history of Al Capone is crazy. So we're going to check that thing out.
That's Al Capone's car. Al Capone died in 1933. His heirs sold that car to the Duesenberg Museum. Cadillac here is special because it's a 1948 Cadillac.
Yep.
And it's got the 48 Cadillac had a straight 8 in it, and this car's got a V8 Cadillac engine in it.
Yep.
It's got air conditioning in it. It's got power steering in it, power
Wow.
brakes in it, and everything else. And you know why that is?
What?
That's Mr. Martin owns this place, and all the cars and everything like that. That's his wife's car.
Oh.
No way.
And she's dead now. She died 14 years ago.
Oh, it's a piece.
His wife did. And so Mary drove that in parades all the time, and with mayor in it or somebody like that, or a governor or something like that, when the parade was a Christmas parade or 4th of July parade or something like that.
Yeah.
And she died 14 years ago, Mary did.
Rest in peace.
My wife was a good friend of Mary's, and I've been a friend of Mel Martin's for 57 years myself. And
Okay.
I retired from Motorola as vice president of Motorola. Okay, and so I've been around Mel for 57 years, as a friend. And so when I retired in 1999, he asked me to come. I was going to come to work for him. I said, I don't know what you're going to pay me. He said, nothing.
Oh, man.
He said, if I did, I'd be paying for your lawyers. Because I was a vice president of the military division in 1999,
Yeah.
and I retired. And Mel and I have been friends. We were in JCs together, for Phoenix JCs for years. And so he was my rodeo chairman, I was a board of director.
Most of these cars in here are either restoration or original, correct, obviously?
Oh, most of them are original.
Really?
Yeah, 90% of them are original.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 4 or 5 of them. If you
That's
hear,
what drives the price tag on these cars. If they're,
they're original.
well, don't get me wrong, the restored ones will drive a value, but if they're original, they're going to go crazy.
Yeah,
prices.
these cars are originals, and this is restored. So, but Mary died 14 years ago, and my wife died just 4 months ago. And so
Rest in peace.
she died
Sorry for your loss.
with Mary, basically. This car here is our most expensive Cadillac Eldorado.
Really?
This is an Eldorado, and I'll show you why it's an expensive car. This has got a stainless, this is $14,000 in 1957.
Okay.
And you could buy a house for $12,000 in 1957.
Oh, it's more than a house.
Yeah, more than a house. But it's got a stainless steel top on it,
Oh, wow.
and it's got suicide doors.
Oh, whoa. That is so cool.
No way.
That's so cool. I've never seen doors like that before.
They only do a Lincoln and a Cadillac's the only two that suicide door, and old Packards have got suicide doors too. And so this
Original interior, I'm assuming?
original interior and everything, $14,000 car.
God.
Now it's worth $120,000. And if you just take the
This is insane. Carpets are all original too?
everything's original in this car.
Oh my lord.
Okay, it's worth $120,000 minimum right now. Because if you just take the cash value of $14,000 of 1957 and extrapolate it up to today, it's $120,000.
That's
Our
insane.
finance guy did that for me the other day.
That's cool.
The suicide doors make, like, I've never noticed this car before, but when you put the suicide doors, I was like, that's on my eyes now. Like, it's
It's the coolest doors I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's got air conditioning in it. It's got a V8 engine in it now, Cadillac V8 engine instead of a straight 8. Okay,
yeah.
and so this car is a prime jewel.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
So when you shut the doors, can you have to shut the front one first, or can you do the back one, or doesn't it matter?
Either don't matter.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I didn't know if you shut the front one on first because.
No, it
Okay.
has no bearing at all on it.
Okay.
This car here is a prime jewel, and it's worth $120,000. If you run it through Barrett Jackson, you probably get close to $200,000 for it
Oh wow.
on this car. But we won't. Mel don't sell nothing.
No, I didn't think.
He don't sell
All
crap.
right.
You know what we're gonna check out
He's
though?
93 years old, Mel Marcus.
Yeah.
And that's a Superbird there. That's a Superbird. It's worth about $1 million max.
What's a Superbird?
So if you guys watch like Fast and the Furious,
Yeah.
Vin Diesel drives one of these in one of the movies. I can't remember which one, and that's what I've never seen one of these in person. It's amazing because it's kind of like a Fast and the Furious car.
Fast and Furious right here.
This is such a cool car because you can get a normal Charger anywhere, and you're probably spending, $50,000 to $150,000 for a clean one. This is the rarest of them all, and the wing here is nice, and you got the nice little bird right there. Beep beep. It's.
You know why this thing was built this way?
I have no idea. For
Well,
aerodynamics.
first, for draft, basically, so it keeps it to the ground, holds it down to the ground. But the problem with this thing here is they built these things and they had to be this high in order to get the trunk open.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
I guess, yeah.
So what they did, they got smart finally. In the later versions of these cars, they do move these out to the trunk. Now you lift the trunk up and you don't need to have it this high. It's only about that high for
Okay.
the draft.
But this is the earliest version of this, correct?
Earliest version of it. The first version of the Superbird.
Yeah.
Okay? And they put them out here on the side and they realized this screwed up.
Yeah.
They didn't need to make them this high.
Oh, you could take it off if you needed to, but I wouldn't do that if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can take it off. Take it off to open the trunk, but
Wow.
that's one of the reasons that Plymouth really screwed that up when they did that, designed it. These woodies are imitation woodies, is what I call them,
Okay.
because they got wood on the outside, but it's laminated to a metal door, metal frames.
Okay.
The last one down here is a woody that's a solid woody. The doors are all solid wood, the trunk's all solid wood, the hood's all everything's solid wood except for
Okay.
These are what we call imitation.
iHeartMedia gives marketers
They got the wood on the outside, and wood panels on the inside.
every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and their insights and data.
That's a big party room there. You can have a party room in that, party in that room. Got a stage. Got a stage and everything. That rents for $6,000 a night.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And a corporation will rent it like APS or something like that, and they'll throw a big prime rib dinner or something like that for 500 people, a awards banquet or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And what they do is they, at 5 o'clock, we close the museum up here. And at 5 o'clock at night, they've rented this building till midnight. And we open these doors up and let all the 500 guests out. And we take them on tours.
Oh, okay. So you do tours while they have the. Okay, I got it. Yeah, yeah.
From
Cool.
5 o'clock to midnight.
He's taking us to a very important car, and it's gonna be crazy. It was owned by Al Capone. When we get to the car, he's gonna give us more history on this car. So let's
Oh
go.
my God, Al Capone?
Al Capone owns that car. He did own that car. We own it now.
You guys robbed him? I'm joking.
No, see, that car is, see, it's got a supercharger.
Where?
This is 1930. They didn't build a supercharger for a car until 1958. Okay?
Is that original?
That's original, that supercharger. It's okay, but you know what it's off of?
No.
An airplane.
Did Al Capone do that or no?
Al Capone had it done when he built the car.
No way.
He put it on there when he built the car in 1930 because he took a supercharger off of an airplane at
Yeah.
Duesenberg, and they did it. Duesenberg did it. Okay, they put that on there in 1930.
Al Capone put a supercharger from an aircraft onto his car, his
Yeah.
personal car.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's why it run as fast as it did.
So this is pretty much all original, I guess, or is it restored?
Everything's original on
Now,
that thing
how
from
many
Duesenberg.
miles are on this thing? Just do you know, or?
No, there's probably not a whole lot of miles. Probably less than 100.
And this car is worth about $5 million. You said?
5 million. It was worth 5 million 2 years ago. Now it gets appraised again next year.
So
It'll
probably-
be
it
worth
might go
about
up
7
more.
million.
Wow.
And it will probably go to $7 million.
So we can't process, can we?
No,
Oh.
no. You don't. I can, but you can't. You're not. We don't allow people in that close to these cars. That's our most expensive car here. No problem. That's our most
And it's-
expensive car. See that little door there? You know what's behind the little door?
Gas tank or no?
Nope. Yeah. Golf clubs.
What?
Golf clubs. If you open that door up, you can pull
Do you
out.
actually have some in it from the original?
Yeah, they're 1928 golf clubs.
No way.
And that thing, they're wooden shafts.
So in that little door right there, they have Al Capone's original golf clubs from
Not Al
1920.
Capone's, I don't know whose they were.
Oh,
but
well,
they're
it's probably-
they're
it's probably his.
1920s golf
From
clubs.
1920, but it was probably his anyway. Whether he golfed or not,
Yeah, I don't know whether
But-
he did. I have no idea.
that's insane. Just seeing this car alone
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, this car is worth a fortune. It's worth, well, like I said, probably $6-7 million now. It'd be
USD, not Canadian.
5 million US?
US. Yeah,
Oh.
that's what it was worth here 2 years ago.
That's a lot of money.
Now
That's a
it's
lot.
Now
It's clean. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a clean car. It's nice.
Oh well, absolutely. We keep it clean. We had to build this turntable for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because what we've got is a turntable up there for that Cobra.
Yeah.
And it
You put
runs
only the
and
more
that little
rarest
one.
ones.
And it's got a little engine in it. This thing we built, and it had the same engine in it. And it wouldn't even turn the damn thing. It's 8,000 pounds. This
Oh,
car
man.
is. So
Oh.
we had to take the car off there and take this thing apart and put a bigger motor in it and gear it down different.
Wow.
And you got it running before it down runs. It runs real slow. It doesn't go run as fast as that one up there does.
That's insane. I still, wow.
So this is not a cheap place to keep up.
So guys, right here we have a 2004 Cadillac CTS V. This is a car, I believe it's supercharged. It's got a lot of power. When you tune it, it's crazy. This is the type of car you guys see in 2K Texas. Guys racing on the streets. It's pretty badass. It really is. Unfortunately, the doors are locked. I would have loved to sit in it, but this is a car I might buy for my collection at one point.
Okay.
You know what these guys are?
What?
Yes.
Turn signals.
Turn signals.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like on a Volkswagen Bug.
They have
Yeah. Like a 59 Bug,
Bug,
and earlier. Yeah.
yeah,
they're
I-
turn signals.
turn signals. They open up from the inside.
That's pretty cool.
See, in the back seat of this thing
Yeah.
is a Queen's car. Back seat of this thing is all silk.
Really?
The seats are silk, the walls are silk, the ceiling's silk.
What the
Everything's-
heck?
Everything in here is silk. Look at
Everything in this
It's-
car is silk.
And this is
my
original.
God.
It's a 1933, you said?
1933 Buick, but it was sent
Wow.
overseas for the Queen of the Netherlands.
Wow. So the Queen drove in this.
And Queen Wilhelmina
Wow.
owned this. And this car was-
Queen-owned vehicle we have here. We have Al Capone. We have a Queen-owned vehicle.
Yeah.
This museum is pretty badass, guys.
It is.
This is all. We don't let people in that seat too much because they can ruin it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's like the material's just like kind of.
It's silk. It's,
This is all leather.
This
Obviously.
is all leather
Okay.
up front. The chauffeur, you can get in this thing.
Oh, wait, let's see this one.
Well, you sit in this one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you can't sit in the back seat.
Oh.
This is
Wow.
a 1933 Buick.
It's standard.
Yep.
So I could have been the Queen's chauffeur right now.
If you got paid for.
Wow. Huh. This is nice. It's kind of comfortable, to be honest. The seat's a little bit bouncy, but it's a good bouncy.
Yeah, this is the Queen's car. It was sent overseas in about 1933 or 34, 35, 30, and changed, converted into her carriage.
Wow.
And he bought this in New York City at an auction.
This is original, right? This
Yes,
piece?
everything's original in this car. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he bought this in New York City at an auction probably 15 years ago.
This probably had a hefty price tag because the Queen owned it, right?
Yeah, probably did. I don't know. I don't try to remember all that kind of stuff.
You remember all the main ones, like the Capone and all
know
the main cars?
Yeah, and
But this ain't no $5 million car, though.
and this is not. This is a primary car.
All right.
Yeah, we got a lot of cars like this all the way through here. Most of our cars through here are like this.
Yeah?
And see that white Rolls-Royce right in front of you?
Yep.
You know who owned that one?
Hold on, let's see. I'm not gonna look at the
If you
thing.
can read it. You can read it there on the front. See somebody's name like Red?
No.
Red Skelton.
Who?
Red Skelton. You're too young to know who that is, huh?
No. Is he an actor?
Back in 1950s, he had a TV program, Red Skelton Show. 1950. You're not from America anyway.
No.
Okay. He was a comedian. He's the only comedian on TV in the 1950s that didn't say a four-letter word. He didn't cuss at all. And
Really?
he kept everybody laughing until you was crying.
Oh,
He was funny. If you look up Red Skelton, you'll find out who he was.
Well, after today, I'm gonna have to check him out and
Check
just
him
see
out.
because now I can say I've seen his car, and now I want to go see
He
what
bought
he's all
he
about.
bought a new Rolls-Royce every 3 years.
Yeah.
And he took the old one out to Palm Springs. He didn't ever sell it. And when he died, he had 10 of them out to Palm Springs. And so Barrett Jackson auctioned off all 10 of them. Mel bought one of these in 19. And he
Nice.
bought this 3 years ago.
Let's keep going and see what other cars we could find in here. Got some nice gems.
Probably the #1 comedian in the 1950s in the whole United States.
Oh yeah?
Everybody that from the United States that's over 50 years old knows Red Skelton. These are all Packards and on regular cars down here. These are all, that's a little hot rod there that's just customized. It's a Toyota. A Studebaker is what it is. And it's been customized. And those are all Ford
Yeah.
Cobras.
So this is my era right here. I like the Mustangs, all the Mustangs and stuff like that. This is what
You know how many Mustangs Mel Martin had at one time?
how many?
You never guess.
100? 200?
108.
I think I've owned about 12 in my life.
He had
so far.
108 of them. And he got rid of
At once or?
at one time.
Oh
deal.
shit. I maybe had 2 at once.
He had 108. We built a Quonset hut out there behind his ranch out there, and we put them in that thing. And he sold 100 of them one year in 1980.
Damn.
He sold them to a Mustang dealer. Guy couldn't turn them down.
This one kind of reminds me of the one from
That's
what's that show called? The green one.
a fastback, 1968 fastback.
Was it Dean Martin that drove one in the movie? Like a British racing green one?
I have no idea. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not a Mustang fan.
So guys, this is a 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback. It's got the 428 in it. It's got something like 350, 400 horse in that range. Pretty clean. I've never been really much into the carbureted stuff. I've been recently kind of like looking into this stuff. I wouldn't mind getting an older one, but for me, for a Mustang, it's got to be fuel injected, 86 and up type thing. But these are pretty badass. These are probably better than the newer stuff, like the Fox bodies that I like. But to find a clean one is going to be so hard.
This car here, you just bought here a few weeks ago. It had a car show out. We got a car show that's coming Saturdays, next 2 Saturdays out in the parking lot. There'll be 100 cars out there in the parking lot.
People just selling here?
No, they're not for sale. These are people that bring their cars here. Nancy Perry is a gal that runs all these car shows in the city.
Okay.
Okay, and she puts them on in the parking lots and stuff like that. And she's on our board of directors, and she's got a new one. She's going to have one there Saturday. And there'll be 100 cars out there. People bring their cars in and they sit them in the parking lots and they go for trophies.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's trophies, and they're voting for this. This car was sitting out front at the last car show here.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Mel was walking around out there and he liked it and he offered the guy money for it.
And he took it?
He took it. And we took it from the parking lot and brought it in here.
So does he sell a lot of the cars from here, or just he picks and chooses what he wants to sell, or?
We don't sell much of anything.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
We got a building downtown that's got about 50 or 60 more cars in it. Okay.
Oh, so you guys just swap cars in and out just to kind of change it up? Really?
Change it up, yep.
But you still have that Al Capone's still the most expensive?
We don't change out the major cars.
Okay, I thought maybe you might have something brand new in the other warehouse with something that's
No.
like, no, okay.
No.
So the Big Daddy ones are here. The
Big Daddy ones are here.
Okay.
And cars like this come in from the parking lot. And we'll have a car show here this Saturday. There'll be 100 cars out there probably in the front parking lot where you parked at, you guys.
Yeah.
There'll be 100 and some cars out there with their set up for their display. It's like a parking lot car show is what it is.
But your car shows are all like the older stuff though, right? Nothing really new, modern?
Hell, you never know what's going to be out there.
Okay.
I don't have any idea what's going to be out there Saturday.
It always changes because there are always different people showing up.
Different people showing up, and they sign in, and the morning of the show, they sign in out there, and they pay her $25 for entry fee and stuff like that, and they're going for trophies and stuff like that, and things like that. And this car was sitting out there, and Mel liked it, and he offered the guy money for it, and he bought it, and we just put it in here.
Nice.
If he finds something he likes out there.
Yeah.
This is the best Packard we ever got.
This one here.
This yellow one.
Yeah.
You want to sit in that? Go open the door and sit in
Is there
that.
someone?
Yeah, go sit in that car and tell me what you think about it. That's a 1953 Packard.
Oh, I like that. This is comfortable.
It's like your bed, isn't it?
I can see myself driving this.
That's a 1953 Packard.
What do you guys think? Should I buy something like this? Convertible, old school? I think nice and bouncy. It's for cruising. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sit down in that. Let him sit down. There you sit.
Wow, what the heck? Oh my god.
It's so different, eh?
It's like a bed. Holy
You ever
crap.
sit in a car like that?
No, I could almost fall asleep.
That's the most comfortable car in this whole building.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah. No question about it. To me it is.
Wouldn't the silk one be better? Like more, you sat in that one or no?
No, this is more comfortable.
I bet you they had a lot of fun in the back seat, if you know what I mean.
I don't want to slam it too hard.
That's a 1953 Packard. That car has got comfort amazing to it.
All right, guys, so the next car we're gonna go look at is around the corner from me. If you are a car buff and a movie buff, you'll know the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Let's check it out.
Now this car here is a 58 Ford Skyliner. And the top comes up and goes back into the trunk.
I just noticed that. I'm like, what the heck?
The top comes up and goes back in the trunk. And the trunk has got a box back there, and that's the only trunk you have when it stops in there. So this car is worthless to me. It would be worthless if you had kids.
Yeah.
You know, you have no place to take your luggage if you have kids and you're on vacation or something like this.
Yeah.
And this thing's got 32 solenoids in it that operates everything. And there's always one or two of them damn things not working. And so this is a car that goes back into the trunk, and then the top comes down, and it becomes a convertible. Okay?
Yeah.
It's called a Skyliner. And this car is good for one thing. Puts the top down in here, close the lid on it, get it as a convertible, and drive down Las Vegas Boulevard and wave at all the girls. That's about what it's worth.
Yeah. It's a nice car, though.
It's a beautiful car.
Oh, is this the original, like, plastic from the seats?
Yeah.
So this must have no miles on it, then.
It's got very few miles on it, this car.
The guy who owns this buys a lot of the cars that are with low mileage.
Low mileage. Yeah, he doesn't want one with 100,000 miles on it.
Does he drive any of these? Like when he buys them, does he at least drive them?
He drives pretty much every one. He does that or sends one of us out to get it or something like that. If he ever comes up to me and asks me if I want to go to Mecum Auto Auction this week, I'll tell him no, I don't want to. All he wants me to do is drive the damn cars back here to the museum. And I'm his driver. And I said,
it would be a fun job to drive some of these the odd time. Like, seriously?
I'm around them all the time.
So guys, this thing here has absolutely no power. Like, this motor is very bad. It's got a lot of engines, but this car, you can leave in the snow, the rain, you can put it in the mud for all you care. It will never rust. It's a stainless steel body, complete. It's crazy. Come look at the inside of this. You know what we're missing from here? We're missing the flux capacitor. I've never actually sat in one of these before, and it sucks that I can't right now. Let's check out this motor here. I think this motor was only like about 120 to 150 horsepower, something like that. I can't remember, but
Oh, it says right there.
oh no way, he's got the Back to the Future plate on it. No way. That's insane. Yeah, this one here, Marty McFly, Doc Emmett Brown. Like, seriously, if you're a Back to the Future fan, this is the car. So, and actually just recently I went to a car show or a Comic-Con and I bought the actual almanac from Back to the Future Part 2 and the Ooh La La Dirty Magazine when, you know, you guys know what scene I'm talking about. But yeah, we're gonna keep going because there's a lot of cars here. We gotta get going to look at the rest. Right here, guys, we're looking at old school Camaros. And something like these newer gen Camaros, I personally am not a fan of. I'll be honest, I'd pick a Mustang any day over these Camaros. But when you get to these older Camaros here, like follow me to the Camaros, check this out. We got here a 68, 69 Camaro SS, Z28. This is a Camaro worth looking at. I don't know, I'm always been a Mustang guy. When you go best bang for the buck, the Flux Body Mustangs blow these out of the water. They're good. I'm a Mustang guy, but this car here, this is a true Camaro. If you're a collector, this is what you want to buy. Okay guys, I thought it was only these cars here, but I just looked back there. There's a special room back there. There could be some really rare cars. Let's go check those out quickly.
Hey, these are newer.
Yeah.
That's an i8.
Yeah. So we got a what? 2001 Ferrari 360 Spider. These are really decent cars. For a Ferrari, these are the best bang for the buck. Like, I'm not sure what these price tags go for, but they are the easiest to work on and probably the cheapest to work on, to be honest. So see, the thing with Ferraris, like, you want to get, like, even with Lamborghinis and Ferraris, you want to get gated. Like anything manual, like the Tiptronic stuff, not a lot of people like that stuff because it's plain, bland. But the gated ones, manual, they're starting to go up in value a lot, especially the Lamborghinis. Lamborghini gated is going through the roof right now. If you get like Aventadors, Murcielagos, and I'm pretty sure the Ferraris, certain Ferraris are going to start to go up in value too. So guys, we have a 2020 Corvette C8. I'm not a fan of these cars, to be honest.
That's a piece of shit car.
They're fast for what the money is, but my Skyline and my Supra will destroy this. Let's go. Okay, right now we're in the section where all the older Corvettes are, right? We got some of these 80s, 90s, but the funny thing is, the best, I caught this out of the corner of my eye. Come check this out, come here. This is the best Corvette here.
What the?
It's a little go-kart.
This is actually real?
Yeah. It's a 1961 Corvette go-kart.
What the hell? Damn.
I didn't even know these existed, but I'm not surprised because recently on another YouTuber's video, I seen a Lamborghini Countach like this, like a go-kart. So I'm not surprised, but I am. It's cool, to be honest. So guys, right here, where we're standing is a 1992 Lister Corvette. It's got a 383 in it, 600 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds of torque. It's a crazy limited edition Corvette that you don't see ever. Like, this is something you don't see. That's why it's probably in a museum. Wow. Look at the back end, how it's more rounded and more flared out. It's insane, this Corvette. This is something, if I were to have in my collection, I would never drive it. This is supposed to be meant to be in a museum, and that's it. You don't drive this type of car.
But it has 600 horsepower.
This is probably a 63, maybe, I'm assuming. 1967 Corvette Stingray. I've always wanted to find a car that is so rare that I've never seen in person before. It's a 1963 Corvette split window. If any of you guys that are watching this have one and would allow me to come to your place just to film that one car, I would love to see it because I've never seen it in person and I know how rare that specific Corvette is. So guys, right behind me there's a library, but before we go to the library, I want to show you guys something. This is very, very cool. We'll get to the Coca-Cola, but look at the old gas pumps here. Like, how insane is this? They have this one as a gumball machine, but they converted this from the original ones from the 50s, 60s, or 40s, whatever years they are. Like 4 of them they have here. They're original. These are the coolest things I've ever seen. I've only ever seen 1 before in mint condition. I see 4 here. Like, wow. So, right here, guys, I just noticed this is in its original format right here. In the old times, you'd see how much gas is left in the original pump. So you'd know if you were down to this point, you'd have to call in the guys bringing new gas. This is how you want to see these. Like, they're so freaking cool. And here's another gas pump in its original format. They lock it tight so no one can play around with it, because I get it. They don't want people messing around with this. And they have a pink one right here. Oh, it's a telephone. What the? Wow. So this is a section, guys, of some fun looking cars that I don't know too much about. Okay, I don't know nothing about these stuff. But we have a 1914 Ford Model T Racer right here. This is cool. Checkered flag for the win. This is just the bare basics. Like, you get nothing in this. So, I wonder if this is... Oh my god, it's so soft. I bet you this would be comfortable. Oh, why don't you sit in it?
No, it looks so small.
It does. Alright, so we're gonna go to the back because I noticed something in the very back here that resembles a funny car. I think this isn't an actual funny car, but I don't think this is like the main ones that go like super duper fast. I could be wrong. Let's see what they say. It's a custom junior dragster. So this is probably more for a teenager kid, where it goes fast, but it's not like 6 seconds fast in the quarter mile. And then we got these like dune buggy cars. I think these would be fun to drive out in the deserts and stuff. I don't think these are street legal, but how cool would it be to drive some of these? Eh? Would you drive some of these in the dirt, like in the dunes?
I don't know if I would risk my life, but
it'd be fun. These might be more street. That's more probably desert. That one, and I'm thinking this one might be desert. Oh my god, there's a freaking doll in there.
oh my god, it's moving.
Excuse me, sir. Get out of my car. All right, guys. I just noticed this. This is the Porsche. I'm not sure what year this is, but it's a 996 model. Very nice car. Let's actually check out what this is actually. 1999 996 Series 911 Carrera, 300 horse, a 6-speed manual tranny. Base price was 65 G's. This is pretty dope. I like Porsches, And to be honest, one of the cars I was looking at buying was a Porsche 911 before I bought some of my other cars. A Porsche will always be on my list. Which Porsche, I don't know yet, but I guarantee you, a Porsche is coming to my collection. I guarantee that. Guys, look at this. This is a Pantera. I don't know my Panteras often. It's got like the Countach wing on the back. So, now, I don't know my history. Is this Lamborghini or no? It's probably not. But, I've seen this car very, very minimal. It's actually the first time I actually seen one in person. But I don't really look at it on the internet and all that stuff. So I don't know nothing about this car at all. It's nice. Yeah, when they see the doors locked, they don't want people in certain cars. But I think this is a Lambo. I don't know. You guys can pause this. I'm not too sure. But I think it gives it away with the Lamborghini Countach wing on the back. It could be a Lamborghini. Again, I don't know my Panteras often. I know about them, but first time I've seen one in person, so I gotta learn my stuff on this car. Guys, right here we have a 1910 Maxwell Model AA. This is cool. That's a very, very small engine. And this is definitely original. Wow. Oh, oh my god, it's left-hand drive. Or right-hand drive, sorry. Wow, I didn't notice that. There's not even no dash on here for anything. Again, this is a car I don't know much about. Let's check it out. It's a 2-cylinder. Oh my god. 14 horsepower. Aldo, this car has 14 horsepower.
What the hell?
14. That's it. 14 horsepower. I can probably run faster than this car. Because I can run faster than Aldo. This is a cool car. It's not very fast, but it's cool to look at.
Turd.
Yeah.
Basically a piece of crap if it wasn't in a museum.
Yeah, probably. It's probably rotting out, but it's a... I don't even know what these are worth. Can anyone tell me what this thing is worth, to be honest?
$5.
We got a 1971 Chevelle Sport Coupe. 450, maybe 500 horsepower on this car. This looks pretty clean. Never seen this car up in person before. It's pretty dope. And this is a car, obviously they don't want people touching because it's got the red rope around it. But how cool is this car? Can I get a good look in there? Wow. Guys, right here we have an Arizona Diamondback Custom 1994 Harley Davidson Softail. Obviously they don't want people sitting on it. This is a pretty cool bike right here. I don't know much about the Harleys, but the V-twin motors are really good and very reliable. Alright guys, so we have made it to the oldest car in this place. I don't know nothing about it, so I'm gonna have to read off of here. It's an 1886 Benz motor wagon replica. Let's see. Oh my god, a 9 horsepower engine with 400 RPM. 9 horsepower.
Wow.
That's
So slow, is it?
That's very slow. But for its time, it was just enough to get around, to get to point A to B. But how insane is this? 9 horsepower. This looks like it could be a steam engine, to be honest. This is a steam engine. Look at the gearing right here for the transmission and the axles and stuff. But I'm pretty sure this is a steam motor.
Isn't 9 horsepower like good enough? Because 1 horse is pretty fast.
No.
Like, is this as fast as 1 horse?
No.
Oh.
No. No.
I don't understand how horsepower works.
Alright, I just stumbled upon this, guys. It's a 1905 Cadillac Model F Touring right-hand drive. So this probably came from Europe, is my assumption. And I don't even want to know how much horsepower this thing had, because it's probably not very much. Let's take a peek at it. Let's check it out. I'm thinking 20 tops, maybe. Oh my god. 6.5 horsepower. Wow. Insane. Alright guys, pretty much we're done. Aldo's helping me with my cameraman. What do you think of this museum so far? I know you don't
I
like
was
cars.
impressed by the Al Capone car. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to say that we've seen Al Capone's car, even though we weren't allowed to touch it or go and sit in it. Sitting in it would have been nice, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, we're gonna start today. We're gonna go outside and end this video off. So
Hope you guys enjoyed that adventure.
all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you all for watching. This was an awesome Explorer video vlog type thing for me because I love cars and I'm getting more into cars, and I kind of give you a snippet of what I might be buying next or what could come to my collection. Yeah, I'm so stoked. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Smash the like button because it helps the algorithm of my channel with this type of vlog. And there's a lot of cars in here that I missed. There's another warehouse that they have that they keep switching cars in and out. But like he said, the Big Daddies are here, the Al Capone car is here, the Super B is here, the Super Bird. This is a pretty epic place. If you are in Glendale, Arizona, this is where you want to be. Check it out. And yeah, hope you guys like it. Keep it real, stay positive, keep living that dream because I know I am, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.